The white stuff on your basement walls is called effervescence. It's a non-toxic, fluffy substance that shows up through the chemicals of the the concrete and sometimes the built-up moisture in these homes can cause a white, kind of fluffy, non-toxic substance that is somewhat most common in homes. The difference between effervescence and usually like a black mold is where it's obvious if you're having some water intrusion into your basement and you just haven't known about it or taken care of an issue, and when that water comes in, it runs along the wood, or it starts and the wood starts to mold, or the moisture of that water starts taking over the sheetrock walls, and you start seeing black mold spots on either sheetrock or usually you may tend to see a little bit more moisture on like a stone type wall, but usually in like poured foundation walls, it'll run in and start running into boxes. That water it hits the wood and it causes a black mold that shows up, and there's a big difference. There isn't like a specific way for it to be removed. I mean, how I would do is either get a wire brush and a spray bottle and a sponge, and just either clean it up, and usually it's not a lot. And when I go into the basements and I see that effervescence, it's usually not a lot, but it's in some floors or along some cracks, but it doesn't overly concern me. But as far as clean, you could clean it up with a rag and a towel, a wire brush, or nothing. You wouldn't have to go overboard with it. It does not affect air quality whatsoever. The mold is the main issue. The mold is what to really be cautious about and look for over anything, because if you have a family that stays there, kids that live there, young kids, newborns, the elderly, anybody that is sick of any kind, if you're obviously the mold is a health hazard. You can't just go fix the mold issue if you haven't fixed the water issue or the water intrusion, or that, which could mean a foundation issue. You can always remediate and cut wood out and stuff, but you're gonna always have a water issue that's gonna find its way to that same spot. And so I take mold very serious when it comes to health reasons.